LEGO fans, prepare your wallets. August is going to be insane. As of right now, there's 113 new sets that are launching, and in today's video, we're going to go through all of those. That way you can figure out what your shopping list is. And as a bonus, I'll let you know which sets I'm planning on getting. And yeah, this is going to be a long video, so let's get right into it. Since there are so many sets and a lot priced at the same price point, we're going to be breaking it down by price point, starting with the least expensive and then going all the way up to the most expensive, which for this launch is $430. That's insane. Let's start at our first price point, $9.99. We have two Brickheads, the Buggy the Clown figure and the Monkey D. Luffy figure. I'm a fan of Brickheads, but I'm an even bigger fan of One Piece, and $9.99, I absolutely will be getting these. From Lego City, we have one set, Police Motorcycle Chase. I won't be getting this one. I don't have a Lego City yet. We have two Friends set, the Unicorn and Flamingo Pool Party and the Puppy Playground. No, I'm not a fan of Friends. That makes it sound... I watch Lego Friends. And our final set at this price point is a Ninjago set. It is the Kai's Motorcycle Speed Race. No, I also don't know Ninjago well enough. There's like one set I'm maybe gonna get, but it's not this one. Actually, it's a retiring set. Never mind. Our next price point is $14.99, and we have four sets releasing at that price point. We have one Friend set, the Friendship Movie Night. No. We have two in the miscellaneous category, or I think it labels it as other on there. The Jack-o'-lantern pickup truck and the Altar of the Dead. I'm thinking yes on the Jack-o'-lantern pickup truck. I think it just looks really cool. And probably a no on the Altar of the Dead. And our final one is the Super Mario set. Captain Toad's Camp. Again, no, for some reason I'm just not really drawn to the Super Mario sets. It has to be something like really cool for me to want to do it. At our next price point, $17.99, we have one set and it's a Creator 3-in-1. The Wild Animals Tropical Toucan. Yes, I will be getting that one. I'm very excited about it. I've known pretty much right away I was going to get that one. It looks... At our next price, $19.99, we have two sets. We have one from the Friends collection, the Friendship Road Trip Travel Car. No, kind of going forward, no on the Friends sets. And then one from Super Mario, Mario Kart, Shy Guy, and P-Wing. No, again, I'm being good this time, but like some of that's because I also want to buy some sets that are retiring. And like, I don't need to make like a giant backlog for myself. At our next price point, $22.99, we have six sets. We have one from Animal Crossing, Goldie's Cozy House. It's probably a no. It's going to be a no pretty much on all the Animal Crossing sets for me. We also have one from Gabby's Dollhouse, Mermaid Gabby's Aquarium Adventure. It feels too directed at kids for me to want to do that, so it's just going to be kind of a blanket no on the Gabby's Dollhouse. We have one Marvel set, Iron Man and War Machine versus Hammer Drones. No on this one as well. We have two Ninjago sets, Aaron's Spinjitzu Battle Mech and Rogue vs. Drix Race Car Duel. We have one Star Wars set, the Death Trooper and Night Trooper Battle Pack. I'm so happy to see Battle Packs returning because there's a lot retiring at the end of this year, and I know how important they are to LEGO, and especially people who are a fan of LEGO Star Wars. Are they my thing? No. But do I feel like we should be making LEGO sets that cater to more people than just me? Mm-hmm. At our next price point, $26.99, we have three sets, and they're all speed champions. The Bugatti Centodici Hyper Sports Car, Porsche 911 GT3 RS Supercar, Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat Sports Car. So for sure, a yes on the first two. The only one I'm a maybe about is the Hellcat, but I'll probably get it eventually. At our next price point, $27.99, we have one set, and it's from the Wednesday collection. That is the Black Dahlia Flower. I'm not drawn to the Wednesday sets, so this is going to be a no from me. At $29.99, we have six sets releasing. The first one is a Creator 3-in-1. That is the Retro Telephone. I would say this one's a probably for me, but probably not going to get it on the first day. Again, a bunch of sets retiring very soon that I want to get my hands on. We have one from Dreams, Zoe's Time Owl. We have two Friends sets, Cat Birthday Party and Treehouse, and Panda Sanctuary Animal Care. No, We have one from the One Piece collection, and that is the Windmill Village Hut. Probably not, honestly. I am a big fan of the One Piece anime, and I watched the Netflix show, and it was good, but I prefer the anime, and that's not how it looks in the anime at all. To round this out, we have one Super Mario set, the Party at Toad's House. No on that as well. By the way, through this, if I'm saying no on a set that you're planning on getting, it doesn't mean that it's not cool. It's just like literally impossible for me to buy every single set that's launching and do videos and build all those by myself. So don't take any offense if I'm not planning on getting a set that you're really looking forward to. At our next price point, $34.99, we have 4 sets. We have one from the City Collection, the Police Boat Chase. I need a Lego City before I start putting things in a Lego City or buying these sets. We have one Dreams, Mateo versus Cyber Brain Mech. And we have 2 Duplos, gonna go through it quickly, not getting it. Shape Sorter Puppy House, first time at the airport. At our next price point, $39.99, we have 6 sets. 1 Duplo set, again, no. 3-in-1 Animals on Wheels. 1 set from the Friends category, Costume Party with Unicorn and Fairy. No. 1 from the Marvel category, Captain America versus Thanos. I think this one's a no for me as well. And then we have 2 from that miscellaneous other category, the Halloween Wreath and the Arcade Machine. I am getting both. I was so excited when I saw, okay, I love Halloween, but also I have this, so I have to get the Arcade Machine. Right? It's gonna look so cool having both of these in the same bookcase. We have 4 sets at our next price point, $44.99. We have 1 from the Creator 3-in-1s. The Unicorn Castle, it just doesn't call to me, so no. 1 Duplo, again, no, really quick. Hopsy's Castle Game. We have 1 from Sonic the Hedgehog. Knuckles versus Dr. Eggman Egg Crusher Mech. No. And finally, 1 Star Wars set, a 327th Star Corps Clone Trooper Battle Pack. Again, happy to see the battle packs. Not my thing. Can I also just say I'm really happy to see like 43 sets that are like really under $50. I know that the next price point is $49.99, which is like a penny off, but like the 43 that are like really under 50. At our next price point, $49.99, we have 4 sets and 1 from the Disney category. Cruella de Vil's Car. I feel like this one's like probably no, but I also wouldn't be surprised if in a few months from now I end up getting it. We also have 1 from the Friends category. The Music Store and Apartment. We have 1 from the Harry Potter category. The Hogwarts Castle Herbology class. Probably not. I've realized I do like some of the Harry Potter sets, but I'm kind of picky when it comes to which ones that I'm actually going to get. We have 1 from the Ninjago category. Rontu, the Master Dragon. We have 1 Speed Champions, the Lamborghini Revoluto and Huracan STO. Probably, but it's not a launch day set for me. And finally, we have 2 Super Mario sets. Mario Kart Warrior and King Boo and Mario Kart Piranha Plant Power Up Pursuit. No, that was so hard to say. Oh my gosh. At our next price point, $54.99, we have 11 sets. We have 2 city sets, the Emergency Airbus Airplane and the Custom Police Car Garage. Again, no, I gotta get my city going first. We have 1 Creator 3-in-1, the Beautiful Horse. I'm not a horse person, so no. We have 1 from the Dreams category, Mateo's Fire Chameleon, 1 from Gabby's Dollhouse, Sweet Treat Mountain, and Kitty Garden. Does anyone remember, I know I already said no on this, but Candy Mountain, Charlie. I don't know why the name's just like, that's what I'm picturing in my brain. Please tell me you know what that is though, because I mentioned that to my brother and went right over his head. We have 3 Marvel sets, the Avengers Endgame, Thor vs. Chitauri, Peter Parker's Apartment, and Spider-Man vs. Doc Ock, Subway Train Scene. No. The only one I'm kind of flexible on is the Doc Ock one. That one seems pretty good. But no. There's 1 from the One Piece collection that's weird to word. I don't know how to do it any better. The Buggy the Clown's Circus Tent. No, there's way better One Piece ones that are coming as we get further into this list. We have 1 from the Star Wars category, the Force Burner Snowspeeder. And finally, 1 from Super Mario, Mario Kart, Interactive Lego Mario, and Standard Kart. No. At $59.99, we have 1 set and it's a Creator 3-in-1, the Wild Animals Majestic Rhino with Birds. I'm probably getting this one. Might not be a launch day one, but at some point in the future. At our next price point, $64.99, we have 6 sets and 1 botanical. The mini bonsai trees. Absolutely, I'll be getting this. I saw this when it was leaked and I've been dying for it. Now, it does appear that there is one that has the same issue as the Japanese maple tree with the gray, and then other ones where it seems like they covered it. So I'm kind of curious to see how that turns out, but I really, really like the other 2, so I'm getting it. We have 1 from the City Collection, the Yellow Bulldozer. Again, I need to know what I'm doing with my Lego City before I add in sets like this. We have 1 from the Star Wars category, the V-19 Torrent Starfighter. Again, no. And then finally, we have 3 Technics. The Aston Martin Valkyrie, the Ford Bronco SUV, and the Ferrari FXXK. No on the Aston Martin. It doesn't look like an Aston Martin to me. I'm probably going to get the Ford Bronco SUV at some point, and then I'm maybe going to get the Ferrari FXXK at some point. At our next price point, $69.99, we have 4 sets and 1 botanical. The Hibiscus. I think I saw this one leaked, but I was like, Yep, that's going on my buying list immediately. I think like the creator I saw on TikTok that was talking about it, I think I commented on their video. I'm like, that I am so excited. We have one Friends set, the Pony Ranch and Stable. We have one Sonic the Hedgehog set, Team Sonic Command Truck. And finally, we have one Star Wars set, the Jango Fett's Starship. No, but I'm really excited that we're getting a mini of the big because a lot of people wanted the big, but like, at our next price point, $74.99, we have 3 sets and 1 Duplo. A 3-in-1 dinosaur on wheels. And 1 Friends Travel Boat Adventure. And 1 Ninjago set. Rogue's Mech Dragon Rider. At our next price point, $79.99, we have 3 sets, 1 Animal Crossing. Blather's Museum Collection. Again, no on that. We have 1 Minecraft. The Pillager Outpost and Ravager. And 1 from the One Piece collection. That's so hard to say. The Battle at Arlong Park. I'm a maybe on this one, if I'm being honest. Our next price point does a little bit of a jump at $89.99. There's 4 sets and 1 from Animal Crossing. The Creative Houses Season of Fun. We have 1 city set. Heavy Duty Recovery Tow Truck with Crane. 1 Creator 3-in-1 set. Haunted Mansion, probably. Honestly, if they have it there, I might get it there. This might be a launch day one, even though I said probably. I don't know. My opinions are subject to change. And then we have 1 from the Star Wars collection, the K2SO Security Droid. No, initially I thought I was going to do it, and like, if I'm being honest, the Star Wars sets just don't do well for me, and I told myself I have to watch it before I keep buying more Star Wars sets. I did watch Star Wars, but like, it's been a really, really long time, and I don't remember it super well. At our next price point, $99.99, I'm not even joking, we have 9 sets. We have 1 from the Batman, Batman Forever, Batmobile, maybe, I don't know, 1 from the city, Central Train Station, no. 1 from the Dreams, Mateo's Spray Paint Truck, no. 1 from the Friends, Plant Cafe and Flower Shop, no. 1 from the Minecraft, I sounded super old, 1 from the Minecraft collection. The Enderman Tower, no, but I could see me changing my opinion on this at some point in the future. We have 1 from Ninjago, the Ninja Combat Vehicle, no. We have 2 from Super Mario, Prince Florian and Castle Bowser, and the Mario Kart Bowser's Castle. No. And then we have 1 Technic, the Lunar Outpost Moon Rover Space Vehicle. No, there's a different space one I want a lot more that's supposed to retire. All right, we're officially over $100, but luckily this is just 1 set at $109.99, and it's a Ninjago set. Lloyd's Jet Mech. No, actually, you know what's funny? The only little bit I know from Ninjago is the Lloyd. And that's not my name, Dad. Yes, it is. I named you. No, it's not. Lloyd. I'm probably quoting it wrong because it's been a while since I've heard it, but Lloyd. At our next price point, $119.99, we have 1 set, and it's a city set. The Arctic Explorer Science Lab Truck. No on this one as well. I feel like I'm saying no a lot, but then when you think about how many sets I'm wanting to get, it's a lot. At our next price point, $129.99, we have 4 sets, and the first one is a Creator 3-in-1. The Medieval Horse Knight Castle. Oh gosh, I'm a maybe on this one. It doesn't match anything I have, but it looks pretty cool. We have 1 Friends set, the Family Vacation Beach Resort. 1 Marvel set, Avengers Age of Ultron Quinjet. And 1 Star Wars set. This one looks cool, but again, no more buying Star Wars sets until you watch the movies again. At $139.99, we have 2 sets. The first one is a Marvel set. Spider-Man vs. Oscorp. No. And the second one is One Piece set that I have been looking forward to for a very long time. The Going Merry Pirate Ship. Absolutely, yes. I think I talked about, like, in a different video, how I think this is going to be, like, not that I'm buying it to invest, I'm buying it to build solely. But I think this would be a good investment one because it pretty much looks exactly the same in the anime as it does in the show. So, like, it should appeal to both the anime fans and then the Netflix fans. So I want it so bad. I cannot understate this. I love One Piece. I have watched, I think I'm fully caught up. If not, then I might be like a week or 2 behind on the anime. I've watched over 20 years of the anime. Yeah. What'd be really cool is if we could get to the Sunny. I don't think we ever will because, I don't even know how they would do the, special effects for that. At our next price point, $149.99, we have 1 set, and it's a Dreams set. The Nightmare Shark Submarine. Dreams just isn't my thing. At our next price point, $159.99, we have 2 sets, and they're both from the Star Wars collection. The Battle of Felucia, Separatist, MTT, and the Republic Juggernaut. No, but I can appreciate them. They're really cool. We take a pretty big price jump here into $189.99. We have 2 sets, and the first one is the Nikons. The Transformers Soundwave. No, I'm just not into Transformers enough for me to justify that. And then the second one is the Technic, the Lamborghini Revoluto super sports car. Also for Technic, it's huge, and that looks like that's like a commitment. I like the Technics, but when they get that expensive, you know that they're crazy builds. At our next price point, $199, we have 2 sets. One of them is a Ninjago set, the Temple Bounty. And then the second one is the Star Wars set, the AT-ST Walker. If I had followed through with watching Star Wars, maybe I would be thinking about it, but I can't do it. At our next price point, $209.99, we have a city set. Explorer's Arctic Polar Express Train. Maybe, but like, oh man, there's another $200 set that I want way more than this. For $249.99, we have 1 set, and it's from the Fortnite collection. The Mecha Team Leader. I just don't know Fortnite well enough to justify that price. For $279.99, we have 1 architecture set. Oh, okay, this is a castle. Neuschwanstein. I think I said that right. Yes, I will be getting this one. I am so excited about it. I have to get my hands on it. I am so excited. I know exactly where it's already going to go. I want it. At this point, all the price points are just 1 set. So I'm just going to like rapid fire this. For $299.99, we have a idea set, the Italian Riviera. Maybe, but this can't be a launch set because I'm getting the castle one. For $329.99, we have a 1-piece one, the Bratier Floating Restaurant. Not at launch. I can't justify doing that in the Going Merry and the castle. So maybe at some point in the future. It doesn't look like how it does in the anime, but it does look like a really good build. So, and then our final set at $429.99, we have a Technic, the Volvo EC500 hybrid excavator. No, that is so expensive. I won't be getting that one. Also, I'm looking right now and it has 2,359 pieces. For a Technic, that is going to take forever to build. So there's like, this is a multi-factor thing, so no. So for all those sets, I said for sure I was getting, if I get all the sets I want, that would total up to $723.89. So my next video will be me vlogging myself getting it, so definitely subscribe to see that. I will see you next time. Bye!